Hey, we are back at Fantastic Worlds Comics in Scottsdale, Arizona, and this is part 2 of the new release videos. Yesterday, part 1 for DC Comics new releases dropped. This is going to be part 2 for the Marvel Comics new releases for the week of Wednesday, October 12th. Big week for Marvel, so let's get started. Got Amazing Spider-Man, number 11. Legacy issue 905 by Zeb Wells, and it is the return of the Hobgoblin. But we don't know which one. You'll have to read to find out. That comes with a Miracle Man variant and another variant by Gomez. So there we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 11. Next up, we got All Out Avengers number 2. Well, there is Doom holding Mjolnir, Cap's shield. What is going on here? All Out Avengers number 2, of course, with a Peach Momoko variant. And they're calling these the Net Tease game variant. That's some Mighty Thor action there. Then we got a bunch of Axe issues this week. Axe Avengers, X-Men Eternals. And this is Death to the Mutants number 3. It's a little bit of a mini-series right here. So AXE, Death to the Mutants 3. And then we have another tie-in. I believe this is a one-shot. This is Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals. Again, AXE Eternals. There we go. Same thing. AXE Judgment Day Iron Fist. So, these are not tie-ins. These are direct spin-offs of the AXE Judgment Day event. So we got Iron Fist, Eternals, and Death to the Mutants number 3. And the Iron Fist one has a variant. Oh, looks like an homage variant there. Interesting. Then we have Black Panther number 10. I like that cover. That's an Alex Ross cover. Then we have a Judgment Day, but this is a tie-in because it's Captain Marvel issue number 42. And her role in the Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals event. Then we have Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil, issue number 4, cover A. There is a Luke Cage. I believe this is a J. Scott Campbell variant. Then yet another Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals Judgment Day tie-in, and it also happens to be the final issue of this current run of Fantastic Four. Sad that they didn't make it to issue 50. They're ending on issue 48, but it is what it is. Here is the A cover. Dan Slott has been taken off this title. It will be rebooted with a new number 1 coming later this year. So there it is, the final FF, and that has a Miracle Man variant. Then we have from Chris Claremont, Gambit, number 4. Then we have Janice Val, Captain Marvel, number 4. That, of course, has a Miracle Man variant. Then we have Ghost Rider by Benjamin Percy, issue number 7. That had a very nice variant by Wolf, and Diamond sent it to us crumpled in half, so I won't be showing that to you today, but we're going to maybe try to get it pressed and get it back out there for sale. Then we have yet another tie-in, Avengers vs. X-Men vs. Eternals, Judgment Day, Immortal X-Men, number 7. So you can keep track of all these Avengers, X-Men, Eternals tie-ins and one-shots, but it is the big event of the summer, and they are trying to wrap it all up, so there's going to be a deluge this week of tie-ins and spin-offs. And Immortal X-Men does have a Noto Quiet Council variant. And, yep, there it is, Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, Judgment Day. Now this is a Legion of X spin-off. So it is Legion of X number 6. Then we got a number 1 from Christopher Cantwell, and it is Namor, the Submariner, Conquered Shores, Part 1, just in time for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. And what do we have here? We have Punisher, War Journal, Brother. That is the A cover, and that is the B cover. Punisher, War Journal, Brother. There we go. Then from Disney, we have Star Wars, and it is Star Wars issue number 28. There is Luke dressed in an Empire uniform with his lightsaber. Interesting. And it's called The Calculus of Loss. I wonder over at Disney if they know the meaning of the word calculus, but we shall see. That has a New Hope Star Wars 45th anniversary variant and a Rune Hako action figure variant. Then we got another number one this week, and it is still Star Wars, but this time it is the High Republic, a new High Republic title, issue number 1. This is the main cover. This is one of the variants. We got some, I believe, Ahsoka action in there. Well, I don't know. It's High Republic, so I don't think that's Ahsoka. Anyway, never mind. And we got one more variant. So Star Wars High Republic number 1. Another Star Wars number 1. This one is called Star Wars Visions. And it is by, there you go, Takashi Okazaki. His take on Star Wars. And that has a Chris Bachalo variant. Then we have Venom, number 11. Here is the main cover, and here is a very cool variant cover. Venom number 11. And then we go back to Wakanda, prepping for the movie, and it's just called Wakanda, and it is Wakanda number 1. In case you didn't know, it stars Shuri. There we go. And this, let's see what this is. This also features History of the Black Panthers side story. So we got a Wakanda number 1. And look at that. We got a real super sexy Killmonger variant. Then back to, yes, indeed, Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day. This is a tie-in because it is Wolverine number 25. Not to be outdone, X-Force also has its Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day tie-in, and this is X-Force number 32 by Benjamin Percy, and that has a Peach Momoko Miracle Man variant. So there you go, folks. These are the Marvel new release comic books. Once I've done all the pulls, pre-orders, special orders, whatever is left will hit the racks at 11 a.m. Wednesday, October 12th, 2022. Check out the DC new release video that already dropped, and then later today the video for the rest of the new releases will be dropping, so that is part 3. If you are watching this on the Fantastic Worlds Comics YouTube channel, we hope you've subscribed. Give us a like, drop a comment, share the video. If you are watching this on the Absolute Geek podcast channel, then do the same. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Don't forget to join us Friday nights live, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, and Saturday afternoons, well, afternoon for us, 5 p.m. Pacific, and 8 p.m. Eastern. That is called the Saturday Night Live special. That is on the Absolute Geek Podcast Network. Meanwhile, we will see you tomorrow for all the Marvel goodness.